Hello, everybody, and welcome to round 3 of Dark City's legendary expansion. It's me and my dog Duke here. You can hear him in the background. Sorry about that. But anyway, so yeah, round 3. So I'm going to walk through all of the schemes and all the heroes and such with the expansion and kind of talk through what's going on here. Before I begin, the music I'm playing is called Valhalla from Halvard on YouTube. They got some copyright-free music for background, so shout out to that. Also, I thought I'd just go over the kind of solo rules just one more time, just in case somebody just happens to fall upon this. So when you do solo for Legendary, a few things change about the setup. A couple things is, the official rule is the Mastermind does not have to follow always leads. I am going to follow that so that we can see how they work together and such. So when you do play with a group, you can have a better idea how that works. So I'm not doing true solo per se. I'm actually just doing an expansion, kind of a, I don't know, walkthrough, I guess, if you will. Right? Okay, so there's that. And then with the villain deck, you get 1 villain group, 3 henchmen, not all of them, only 3 from the henchman group, 1 bystander, and only 1 master strike, and then you follow the scheme twists from the setup. So that's kind of the deal. Now, there's some special rules that came up in Dark City that were interesting. First round, I went through everything in detail, but there's some unique things about this one. They talk about the new keywords. There's teleport, bribe, and versatile. And then they did some clarifications, which was nice. So if you're ever trying to figure out why or what it means by something like card effect, it says if it has a card, what does that mean exactly? These rules actually clarify that. So that was kind of nice. So I went through all those, so you might want to check those out. Some things to remember for me, so I don't forget, is when you complete a scheme twist, then you have to KO a hero from the HQ of 6 or less. During a turn, you can recruit a sidekick for 2 recruit points. So that's one I have to keep in mind because I tend to forget that one. And also new for this expansion, a new rule for solo stuff or just playing is you can't use a healing effect to get rid of a wound if you fight the Mastermind in the same turn. So you can't do both in the same turn apparently. And I'm following the normal mode of soloing, so if you beat the Mastermind 4 times, you win. Evil loses. And also in this expansion, in the rules, they put together a list of new challenge modes and also the advanced solo mode, which I'm not going to go over, but that's that's available now, and that's what people mean by advanced solo mode. If you're trying to find out, well, what are those? They're in Dark City rules. Okay, let's turn on the camera here, get that going. So here is as soon as it pops up, here's going to be the board, usual board, as you can see. So, well, you're going to see it in a moment. Apparently, my camera's taking a while to warm up. All right, this week, as you can see, massive earthquake generator is the scheme. So, before we get to that, actually, I should go over Mephisto. So, Mephisto's, as you can see, is the Mastermind. And this is another thing I got to keep in mind for this round. Whenever a player gains a wound, put it on top of that player's deck. So you don't just put it in your discard pile like normal. You actually put it on the top of your deck. He always leads Underworld, which we're going to do. And then for his Master Strike, each player reveals a Marvel Knight's hero or gains a wound. So wounds are going to be kind of a thing in this one, which is interesting. When I go through the scheme, you'll see there could be a little bit of a strategy here, sort of, kind of, ish. Nah, not maybe. Whatever. Anyway, there's 8 twists. That's it. Setup says 8 twists. So nothing special. For each twist that you turn over, each player reveals a strength hero or KOs the top card of their deck. So what I was thinking is, going through my mind, well, if you gain a wound, it goes on the top of your deck, and if you pull up a twist, you could KO that wound. If you know it's a wound. Awesome, right? So, in some ways, that actually, it's not going to happen that often, but it was just an interesting thought. Okay, evil wins when the number of non-gray heroes in the KO pile is 3 times the number of players. So if I get 3 non-gray heroes in the KO pile, I lose, or evil wins. So there you go. So that's that. So that's how it's fairly, it's a real straightforward scheme. Nothing real crazy at all. So let's see who we got for our heroes. Of course, as you can see on the screen, I got Ghost Rider, Iceman, and Iron Fist to draw from. Iron Fist has the most strength cards, so because of the scheme, I want to try to grab as many Iron Fist strengths as I can. They all have at least one card that has strength, but Iron Fist has the most. Anyway, I got a couple Icemen. One is a 4 recruit, one's a 2 recruit. This one, the 4 recruit, is a 2+ attack. If you play a ranged card, you get +1 for each other ranged hero you played this turn. He has a lot of ranged. Also, Ghost Rider has a couple ranged cards, so that could be really useful. Ghost Rider, you get to draw a card, and then if you play a strength, you defeat a villain of 3 attack or less for free. That's cool. And then Iron Fist, a 0+ recruit. You get a +1 for each different recruit amount that you have. And then this one is a draw a card with a 0+ recruit. With a ranged, you get +1 for each ranged hero you played. And then this Iron Fist over here is another one. This is a strength card. You get +1 for each hero with a different recruit amount that you have. So that's kind of his kind of thing is different types of recruit amounts get you extra points. All right, so that's that, right? I think we're ready to go here. So I just got to remember to, oops, got one too many cards. All right, so I just got to remember I can recruit sidekicks, and got to remember to KO those heroes on a scheme twist. All right, so first hand, let's see, we got Azazel. Azazel? I don't know. He's a villain from the Underworld. If you fight him, a card in your hand gains teleport this turn. Well, that doesn't seem very bad. Seems kind of good, actually. Alright, so he's a 4 attack. And by the way, Mephisto is 10. Of course, I do not have 10 yet, so I only have 2. So it's a recruiting bit. So I can either get this Iron Fist or this Iceman. And since I need a strength card, I'm gonna go ahead and get this Iron Fist. He's a 0 attack plus for each other different recruit amount that you have. I'm gonna go ahead and get him because I need strength cards and I need strength cards. So there you go. Oh, hey, Ghost Rider popped up. His high one. This is his top card. He's a 3+ attack. Each player KOs a villain from their victory pile. When you play him, you get +1 for each villain KO'd this way. So I can only get +1 since there's not other players, right? So if I play a Marvel Knights card before that, put one of those villains into your victory pile. So it's interesting. If I play it, okay, so as a solo, the way that card would kind of play out is if I play a Marvel Knights card, then I play the card, right? I KO a villain, and then I put one of those villains into my victory pile. So as long as I play a Marvel Knights ahead of it, I get it right back, and I get a 4 attack on that. So I can only get 4 attack. He's a 3+. I can only get one more. But hey, it's a 4 attack. That's pretty good. So I should have the same thing in this hand. But first, we must see. Oh, see, there it is, the scheme twist. Right? Unfortunately, I do not have a strength card in my hands, so I gain a wound that goes on the top of my discard or my deck because of Mephisto. I'm trying to keep track of all this stuff. So far, no mistakes. Alright, so there's that. Now I need to KO a hero 6 or less. I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go ahead and gonna KO that. Yeah, this is gonna stink because if I have to, oh, this is horrible. 3 scheme twists and I lose the game. This is really bad for solo. This scheme, I just realized this. 3 schemes and I'm out. Well, that's stinky. All right, well, okay. Let's see how it plays out. See how far I can get. 4 recruit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this Iceman just to mix it up a little bit. See what I can get. Oh, Iron Fist card that's a strength. He's a 1 recruit point. That'd be a good one to get for those each different recruit point type cards. You draw a card. He's versatile too if you play 2 other strength cards first. So that means I can either pick recruit or attack of 2 if I play 2 other strength cards ahead of it. So I need a lot of strength cards, which wouldn't be a bad thing because of these stupid scheme twists. But yeah, I just realized that with that rule of I have to KO a hero from the HQ, this scheme is really hard solo, real hard solo, because you only get 3 chances and you're done. So okay, well, let's see what we got. Okay, we got a Maggia Dune. I always say that. That's good. A Maggia Goon. You can bribe him. He's a 4 attack, but with bribes, so I can mix and match there. I have to KO one of my heroes, though. Okay, so I could do that, right? Or I've got 3 recruit points. I have a wound. I think what I'm going to do is just discard the wound. I've got 2 attack points and 3 recruit. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this Ghost Rider for 2. And then this Iron Fist for 1. They're both strength cards. That's a plus. And I need those, right? Because of that stupid scheme twist thing. So, whew, this could be a short one, folks. I'm not looking forward to that. Anyway, let's see. I got another Ghost Rider card. He's a 2+ recruit. You get 2 more if you play a Marvel Knights card ahead of it. Another Maggia Goon. Okay, great. I'm still alive. Yay! Alright, so, I got my... Yeah, okay. So, here's what we're going to do. I've got 1, 2, 4 attack. I think I'm just going to go ahead and fight Azazel. Whatever you say it. And it says you can teleport. A card in your hand gains teleport this turn. So, teleport is... You don't play it, you put it on the top of your deck, or you set it aside, and then it becomes part of your hand for the next one, right? So you add it. You kind of set it aside, so you get 7 on your next hand. So, I'm not sure I'm gonna do that. But... Yeah, I'm not sure. Should I no, I'm not going to teleport. I'm just going to go ahead and just get the 3 recruits and take... I'm going to actually... So I could get this Ghost Rider, which is a 2+ recruit, plus if you play a Marvel Knights card ahead of it, you get 2 more recruit points. That could be pretty good for recruiting. But I'm going to go with this Iceman because I need ranged cards also. So it's kind of... I'm gonna wait on that Ghost Rider a little bit. But, you know, hey, it's cool. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. And let's see what came up. So, another Iron Fist card with the recruit. You get +1 for each different recruit amount that you have. So, right now, that could be 3 or 4, actually, with that card. So, that could be, I don't know, fairly good. Alright, now we got... Blackheart comes out. Alright, ambush. The player to your right reveals there's no player, so it doesn't apply. A fight. If you fight him, same effect. Escape, same effect. So he's just a 6 attack on solo. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Wow, this is really exciting, actually. What I got is that Iron Fist card where I get +1 attack for each different recruit. Well, I've got 0 and 4. So that's a 2 attack. Woo! I could bribe and take out one of these Maggia guys, but I don't know. Let me see. Do I want to do that? It's 2 attack. Could take out one of these. I only have 2. Nah, I'm gonna leave it alone. What I'm gonna do? What am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna take another one of these Iron Fists. He's a strength card. That's the attack thing for the different amount of recruit point heroes you've got, so I don't know. We'll see if it plays out, but at least I get more strength cards, and that's what I'm looking for. Ah, scheme twist. How exciting. Okay, do I have a strength? I do have a strength card, so I don't have to KO somebody, but I do have to KO somebody in the I'm gonna do another HQ. Sorry, I'm gonna do another one. Iron Fist, and I get another one of those Ghost Rider cards. Okay, so if I don't recruit or defeat anybody, I can KO all the wounds from my hand. So, do I want to fight anybody or recruit anybody? Well, Alright. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to play this one and draw a card. Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright, well that's interesting. Well, this one allows me to draw a card again, so I'm going to draw another card. And I did play Strength. I could defeat a villain of 3 attack or less, but they're all 4, 6, or 10, so that's not going to work. He's a nothing, just like I don't get anything off of that, so yeah, I'm kind of this is I get to draw another card. Okay, all right, really not that exciting. 2 attack, I got a wound. I'm just gonna discard it, and then 3 recruit points. That really didn't go all that great, but whatever. All right, so I'll take one of these Ghost Riders for the recruit points and see if I can get something to happen with that. But so far, it's not really working that well. Yeah, one more scheme and I lose, which is very likely. Unfortunately, there's 8 of them in there. I've only gotten 2, of course. So yeah, this scheme with solo play, it's almost impossible to win. You'd have to have all the schemes at the bottom and be just cranking all the big stuff at, right off the bat. So chances are this scheme with solo play, not a good match. I would try to avoid it if I were you. If there's any way you can, I would say avoid it, right? Okay, man, let's see what we got over here. We've got Dracula comes up. Okay. Ambush. Dracula captures the top card of the hero deck. Okay. He gets +1 to equal to that card's recruit points. That's a 5. So he's now an 8. Oh, great. It's an Iceman. Strength. That's actually a pretty good card. Okay, so... wow, that's great. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay. Well, let's see. Right off the bat, I do get... I've got 4 attack points. I can draw a card. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just draw a card. Okay. If I play 2 strength ones, I can do versatile too, but I don't have that. If I play a Marvel Knight, I get a +2 recruit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That's 4, 5. That is 5 recruit points, huh? 4 attack. 4 recruit points. Alright, so I got 4 recruit points there. I'll just take that. I've got 4 attack. I'm going to go ahead and fight this Maggia Goon. I'm going to KO that guy. And then this one, I draw a card. It's another recruit point, so I have 5 recruit points out of that. Okay, so 5 recruit points. Looks like I could get an Iron Fist and an Iceman, both of which are recruit points. Or I could get this Ghost Rider, which is also a recruit point, or I can get this Iron Fist, which is +1 for that attack guy. He's a strength. I'm going to go ahead and get that one. Seems like strength is the way to go right now, so I'm going to go with that. And looks like we get a couple of Icemen. We got another Iron Fist out there. And 2 Ghost Riders. So that's what's in the HQ. Okay, here we go. What do we got? We got a Bystander. Okay. Shapeshifter Copycat. So, looks like Dracula's got a few things going on here. Alright. Got my wound in my hand. I've got... yeah, so 2 Iron Fists with... I get a +1 for each different recruit amount. So I've got 1, 2, 3. So each of these are a 3 attack. That's a 6 attack. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and discard the wound, because whatever. I'm going to draw a card on that one. Okay, so that's a 3 attack. That's 6 attack. I'm going to go ahead and fight Blackheart. Get him out. And then I have 3 recruit points. So Boy, oh boy, oh boy, what am I gonna do? So I can either get this Iron Fist or this Ghost Rider. And so Ghost Rider is a 2 or most likely a 4 because I'm gonna have a lot of Marvel Knight people here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the Ghost Rider one. Okay, replaced it with a different Ghost Rider. He's a 5 recruit. It says you may KO a villain from your victory pile. If you do, you get +3 attack. He's a 2 plus attack. So that'd be 5 attack if I do it. That's pretty cool. Looks like I need to shuffle. So decent card, but you have to get rid of a villain to do it. So, you know, it's a sacrifice. But it's kind of how Ghost Rider works, right? He's sort of an anti-hero kind of guy. Good old Johnny Blaze of the original deal. So there you go. So I got a couple of Icemen of the same and an Iron Fist. Those are all recruit cards, and then 2 Ghost Rider, which are attack cards. So there you go. That's how that goes. All right, and we got another Blackheart. Okay, so again, it's all about the player to my right. There is no player to my right, so he's just a 6 attack. All right. Unfortunately, I'm not getting very far in my attacks. I've gotten a lot of recruit stuff, so that's going to start playing out here. Unfortunately, yeah, unless I want to do a bribe and fight the Maggia Goon, I'm going to go ahead and just go with my recruit points. I don't have a Marvel Knight, so I have 5 recruit. I'm going to go ahead and... Should I grab that? Yeah, I'll grab that Ghost Rider. He's a 2 attack, and, you know, hey, probably not going to get a lot of points, even if I win at all. So I'll just go for it. Whatever. Okay, so there's that hand. And we got another Maggia Goon. So that's the last one of those guys. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm still alive, so that's cool. Alright, so I've got my Iron Fist. That's a +1 for each different recruit I have. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different ones. So that's a 4 attack, 5 attack. I get to draw a card. I'll go ahead and draw a card. It's a bummer. I can't play 2 strength because this would have been a versatile 2 if I could play 2 strength, but I can't. So boo on me. But I do get to draw another card, so I'll go ahead and do that. And I get to draw another card. Now, I have played 2 strengths, which is great, but... Now, I did play a ranged. So, I get +1 for each other ranged card that I played. So this is a 3. This would be 7, 8. I have 8 total. Interesting, which is Dracula. I could get Dracula. I'm going to go for it. Okay, so I'm going to play my wound down there, right? I got nothing there, but I get 3 attack, 7, 8 attack. I'll go ahead and take Dracula. I gain the Iceman, and I get a bystander. When you get this card becomes a villain with a 3 attack and enters the city. It needs the ability to fight, KO one of your heroes. Well, that's fantastic. Oh, isn't that lovely? Lovely, I say. Alright, anyway, so I played a Marvel Knight. I get 4 recruit, 5 recruit points for this one. So, interesting. Wow. Boy. I think what I'm gonna do is grab an Iron Fist and a sidekick, actually. So I'm gonna grab a sidekick, which is Ms. Lion. So, just put her on the list. Ooh, and Iceman's big card came up. Ooh, ran out of discard, so I'm going to shuffle while I explain this. So, alright. Okay, so villain or master strike or mastermind tactic would cause you to gain any wounds or discard any card. You may reveal this card instead. He's a 7 attack. That's the highest one I think I've seen so far. I don't remember any other cards being 7 attack. Alright, see what we got. And it's a scheme twist. And that, my friends, is the end of the game. So I do have a strength, don't get a wound, but I have to KO a card. That's 3 non-gray heroes. That's a lose. Alright, so very exciting. It's a big loss on this one. Not a shocker, given I realized that whole rule about you have to KO a hero from your HQ, and that's what that was doing. So yeah, unfortunately, that's a loss. So not a shocker, unfortunately. So something to keep in mind if you're doing solo play. I would avoid this scheme. This is not a good solo scheme under any circumstances, just because of how it's set up. So there you go, for whatever it's worth. But as a group thing, could be interesting. Right? You got 3 people. You got to get 9 of them in there. You don't have to KO anybody with the scheme twist. So it'd be very different with a group. All right, thanks a lot. And that's it for this time. See ya. Thanks a lot.